If you want to find out what foods to feed your chickens, then keep on watching. Hi everybody, it's Mena. Welcome back to my channel, or if this is the very first video that you're seeing of me, then welcome to my channel. Please be sure to hit the subscribe button down below if you didn't already. I post every day except for Tuesday and Friday afternoon sometimes. And I apologize for the background noise if you can hear it. It is pouring rain at my house right now, so there's nothing I can do to stop the rain. So if it bothers you guys, I am terribly sorry. There is nothing I can do about it. So anyway, today in this video, I'm going to do my top 10 foods I feed my chickens. So these are foods that are great to feed your chickens because they will go after them, they will devour them, they will eat them, and it's completely okay to feed them because I've done my research on what foods chickens can and cannot eat. So I'm gonna get started and I hope you guys enjoy the video. Number one. So number one on my list would have to be watermelon or any type of melon. Chickens love melon. It's really yummy. They'll like peck at it and eat it. It's super interesting to watch them devour a melon. I will cut a watermelon in half for my chickens and I will toss it down to them. One time I was trying to cut a frozen watermelon. It was so frustrating. I actually threw the entire watermelon down from my back deck onto the brick walkway, and it smashed in half because there was no way for me to break it because I got so frustrated. And that's just a little funny story I thought I'd put in there. So watermelon is good. They'll peck at it and they'll eat like all the insides. I think it's including the seeds, which we don't eat, and everything, and they just love it because it's super nice and refreshing, especially on a hot day. Number two on my list would have to be shrimp. So I think I have a video of my chickens chasing each other while eating shrimp or something, and I'll link that down below if you didn't see. If I don't have it, I won't link it down below, but I'll just double check my YouTube just to be safe to see if I have a video of them chasing each other with shrimp. So chickens just love shrimp because chickens will peck at anything like really yummy. Just make sure before you feed your chickens shrimp, you don't accidentally give it to them when it has like a bunch of seasoning on it, because you don't want to give them seasoning. Number three on my list would have to be blueberries. So chickens love blueberries. Mine definitely love blueberries. Like I'll throw a handful of blueberries in their cage and they'll go after it and then they'll eat it and everything. It's quite interesting because they get so excited when you have like a handful of blueberries and then you throw it to them, and they just love them so much because they're just so good. And who doesn't love blueberries? Number four on my list would have to be, 1 second. Sorry, I had to grab my coffee. Number four on my list would have to be strawberries. So chickens also love strawberries. Anytime we have like fruit salads that we don't eat, we usually feed them to our chickens, and chickens just love berries. They're super good and they're super healthy for them. Number five on my list would have to be carrots. Chickens love carrots. They're really good for chickens. They're yummy, they're delicious, and they are very healthy for them. Carrots are a great thing for chickens to munch on. So if you're ever looking for a good food to feed your chickens, give them carrots. All right, so you kind of want to make sure they're chopped up so it might be easier for them to eat. Number six on my list would have to be pasta. Chickens love pasta. So I have a video of my chickens eating pasta, and I will link the video down below if you didn't see. It's quite funny because we make jokes about the Lady of the Tramp Con chicken. It's just a joke because two of the chickens each had the same piece of pasta in their mouth. It just was pretty funny. And I personally just loved watching it because it's kind of funny because you got to see them kind of trying to pick up the pasta, and then they both grab like the same noodle or something. It's just pretty funny. Number 7 on my list would have to be garlic bread. So we've brought home leftover garlic bread from like restaurants and stuff, or we've had leftover garlic bread from recipes and stuff from like our Green Chef meals, and we've never eaten it sometimes, and we give it to our chickens and stuff. We'll just usually cut it up or break it up in pieces so they get it, because if they grab the whole garlic bread, one of them's just gonna steal it, and they're gonna run around with it. It's actually kind of funny to watch them chase each other with the food, even if they grab like a whole thing of it. It's kind of funny to watch. So they definitely just love garlic bread, and they'll pick at it, and they'll pick at like all the breading inside. Sorry, I got a YouTube notification, and they just love it in general. I don't know what it is about garlic bread that makes chickens just love it so much. Number 8 on my list would have to be celery. Chickens definitely love celery just because celery is nice and refreshing, and it's a vegetable, and chickens just love vegetables. And we've fed our chickens celery before, and they just love it and stuff. And they think it's super yummy. And anytime we have leftover celery from like macaroni salad, we usually just give it to the chickens because chickens can eat. Number 9 on my list would have to be lettuce. So I get lettuce and chard in these giant cardboard boxes that we get from my local farmer's market for free. And we dump them in the backyard, or dump them in the chicken coop and feed the chickens greens and stuff. And they definitely love the greens. They'll peck at it, eat it, and it's just really yummy to them. And it's just one of their favorite things. Like anytime we go to our local farmer's market, we'll just get like a big box for free, because it's just cheaper than getting it at the grocery store. Because if we buy it at the grocery store, we have to pay more. But we just get the boxes for free because they're just trying to get rid of them before they go bad and stuff like that. And we always just like save enough greens for our chickens, and we'll dump them all in the backyard so then they can peck at the greens, like all the chard, lettuce. I think there might be some spinach in there, or just whatever greens they have in there. Or like the leafy green. Number 10 on my list would have to be apples. So I fed my chickens apples before. Like I fed them apples in a leftover fruit salad. And chickens just love apples. The only thing is you have to kind of remember to kind of cut them up so it's easier for the chickens to eat. And they're really, really good for them. Chickens just like love fruit in general. I mean, they'll definitely just peck at these, and it's just their favorite things to eat, and then they'll just like munch on, they just definitely love apples in general. It's really good for them. So those are my top 10 foods I feed my chickens. I hope you guys liked the video. Thank you so much for watching. Please be sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already. I post every day except for Tuesday and Friday afternoon sometimes, and I'll see you in our video soon.